Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Melissa if you haven't been here before. Today what we're going to do is we're going to play with some Lunar Beauty products. This is the new release from Manny MUA's brand, Lunar Beauty, and I have the whole collection here, so we're going to go through all of it and play with it, see what we think, and if that's something you want to see, then just keep watching. Alright, so first looking at the palette, it is a 15 shadow palette, and that's what the color story looks like. Really pretty, neutral with a pop of blue, and it's got a mirror, a decent sized mirror as well. The front of it is just gorgeous. It looks like, if you ever seen Strawberry Dream, it looks like Strawberry Dream, but the darker neutral version of that, the less colorful version of that. Kind of like Strawberry Dream is the light and this is the dark. But really pretty. I love it. The moon is raised, but not raised enough that it wouldn't be good with storing it. The unicarton looks just like this when you get it. So that's the eyeshadow palette. It also comes, if you buy the whole set, which the whole set, the whole collection was $95. I'm not sure. I would have to look, but I forgot to before. But I don't know if the whole set is available right now or not, but you can get the individual products, I'm sure, on the website as long as they haven't sold out. But the brushes, it comes in this bag, I believe, with 7 eye brushes that are really pretty. They're kind of ombre effect, black to white, and a lot of great shapes that I use on a usual basis, but it retails for $35. Alright, I just looked at it. Everything's still in stock individually. I don't think that you can get the bundle right now from what I looked at. But the brush set does come with the bag. You get the bag and the brushes together for $35. So we'll kind of go over some of the brushes as I do my eye look. But then we have a liquid lipstick and then a lip gloss. But the liquid lipstick looks like this. It's called Zaya. It's actually an existing shade that they had before with the Greek Goddess, I think it was, collection, and everybody liked it so much he brought it back as a permanent product. And the liquid lipstick is $18, and here's the lip gloss. The lip gloss is $17. So, and the lip gloss's name is Aura. So really pretty shades, kind of matches the neutral theme we got going on. And mine came with a little card of Manny, and then it has all the products on the back. So, but that was for the collection. So I'm gonna take off my glasses. I did my brows with the Joa Brow Pencil in Ebony, and I primed my eyes with the Sigma Eye Base Primer in Ignite as usual. And I also put a little bit of the Fruit Fetish Milani Pumpkin Spice Lip Balm, because I still can't get it. I'm going to have to put these like in my bedroom and then bring them in here or something, because I can't get either one of these two to come out. It's like they're so hard in there. I don't know. So I'm having trouble getting them to squeeze out. So on his brushes, they're named LBE and then a number. So Lunar Beauty eye brush and then a number. So it's kind of easy to figure out or whatnot. But I'm going to take LBE2, which is kind of like my Sigma E25. It's a flat, fluffy brush. And I'm going to go into Sandstorm right here. And I'm going to put that in my crease as my transition shade. And I'm going to do more of the neutral, not play with the blues, because everybody has been playing with the blues, it seems like, that's done a video. So I want to highlight the neutrals more so. You can also get these brushes individually, and they're either $5 or $6, but depending on which brush you get. But I'm going to take the LBE3 brush, which is just a little bit smaller than that last brush, the 2. So it's like a flat, fluffy brush, but it's just a little smaller. And I'm going to go into Summer Sky, which is right here. And I'm going to put that in my outer corner, maybe a little bit in my outer crease, just depending. And to deepen it up a little bit more, I'm going to take the LBE6 brush, which is kind of like a long pencil brush, maybe a little fluffier than a pencil brush. And I'm going to take Earthbender right here, this dark brown, and I'm going to put that in my outer corner, just on top of what I've already did, just to deepen it a little bit. Alright, now I'm taking the LBE4, which is just a flat shader brush. And I'm going to take Desert Sky up here. And I'm going to put that on the middle of my lid. I really like this brush for doing this. And now I'm going to take Flare and I'm going to put that in the inner part of my lid. I'm just using the other side of that same LBE4 brush. I'm going to take a cotton round and micellar water and just clean up my edges over here. Alright, I'm taking the Major Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. And I'm going to dot that on my face. I'm going to try to go through these steps a little bit faster than normal because I kind of talked quite a bit at the first. Now I'm going to take the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation in Mont Blanc Light 2. And I'm going to dot that on my face as well. Same thing. And I'm going to blend that out with my BK101 brush. And I'm taking the Meet Your Hue Dose of Colors Concealer in 08 Light. And I'm going to dot that under my eyes. And I'm going to blend that out with my concealer brush. I just set my concealer with the number 7 Lift Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder in Light. And now I'm taking the number 7 bronzer in Golden Sand. I use that to warm up my face. Alright, I'm taking the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. And I think I'm just going to go into Spacey right here. Put that on my cheeks. That is a real gorgeous blush color. But now I'm going to go into the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials highlighter in Glazed Donut. I'm going to put that on the high points of my face. I used to have a palette that had this in it and 2 other highlighters, and I think my daughter stole it and brought it up to her room. Going over my brows. Going down my nose. Cubist bow. And a little on the chin. I'm going to take the LBE6 brush. It's the one I used for that darker color. But I'm going to go into Summer Sky, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Alright, and now I'm taking LBE7 with it. It's just a skinny, flat, small shader brush. And I'm going to take Flare right here, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. And now I'm going to hop off here, and I'm going to throw on some Thrive Cosmetics mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're going to get into the lips. I'm taking the Lunar Beauty Liquid Lipstick in Zaya, and that's what the applicator looks like. I'm going to see if I can do this without getting it out of line. It's really creamy. It feels really good. I'm waiting on it to kind of dry down a little bit. Alright, now I got the Lunar Beauty Lip Gloss in Aura, and the applicator is kind of that flat applicator. which I kind of like. Ooh, that smells really good. I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray to set my makeup down. And just spray my face. Alright, well this is the final look using the new Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse collection. Here's the palette again if you want to see it. It's just so gorgeous. I think Manny did a great job curating this palette. I love these blues and grays down here. I just wanted to do something a little different and play with some of the neutral tones in here. I love the names that he did. Just such great thought went into this eyeshadow palette, and I really appreciate that. So I'm in love with this, the packaging, the eyeshadows, everything, the formula. I'm in love with it. I think it's beautiful, and I can't wait to keep playing with it. The brushes I really like. I think they did great doing my eyeshadow, blending out my eyeshadow. The shapes are just perfect of how I do my eyeshadow. For my eye shape, you got the one that's kind of like the E25. You got one to do the inner corner. You got one to do like the pencil shade for under the lower lashes or deepening the outer corner. You got the smaller E25, kind of like the E27 Sigma, and that one is good for the outer corner and in the crease. Then you got this one that's like just a flat shader brush that did perfect on putting on my eyeshadow, my shimmers. It did wonderful. I really like this brush. So I'm really in love with all of them. There were two more brushes that I didn't use, and it's just the big fluffy blender, which that's great for, you know, up here just blending out a little bit. Also this one, that's a flat shader brush. It's the LBE5. It's a flat shader brush, but it's a little bit bigger than the one I use for my shimmers and a little fluffier. So, I mean, that would probably be good. Maybe the outer corner, putting a little bit of shimmer on your lid, or you could do your crease with it too, because it's a little fluffy. You technically could do that. So, I'm really liking these brushes. I'm so glad that I decided to get them as well and wait a little bit longer for them to come in, because he said that they were caught up in shipment or something like that and delayed, but he wanted to go ahead and do the release. And just if you order the brushes, you'd have to wait a little bit longer before it would ship out. So I'm glad that I waited, because I'm really enjoying these brushes. The bag's also really nice too. It's big for like the size, the outside size. When you shut it, it doesn't look super big, but then you open it up and it folds out, and it's got quite a bit of size to hold quite a bit of things. So I really like the bag too. I think it's really sleek and nice and aesthetically pleasing. The liquid lip is very comfortable. I really like it. I like the applicator because it made it easy to put on the liquid lipstick. And I love the shade. I think it's gorgeous. And like I said, this is an existing shade that they had before, but it was just, it wasn't a permanent shade, but now he made it permanent so you can get it whenever. But it's a really beautiful, just pinky brown that just looks gorgeous on and is super comfortable. And the lip gloss, it's kind of a light nude that smells wonderful. It smells kind of like some baked good, kind of like icing maybe vanilla icing, something to that extent, but it just smells wonderful, and the applicator's nice. It is super comfortable and just feels so great on, and I'm so excited that I have these two in my life. I might have to get more from his brand because I'm really liking them so far. So everything was a win today. I'm loving my makeup look, and I had so much fun playing with all this new stuff from Manny and Lunar Beauty, and I think he did a wonderful job putting this all together, and he also lowered the prices as low as he could. I mean, $5 or $6 for a brush from like an indie brand is kind of crazy. It's really inexpensive for the lip glosses are a little bit more expensive, and the liquid lip are a little bit more expensive from what I usually, but you think about it, a lot of like your Dose of Colors, your Buxom, stuff like that, they're at least around $20 or something like that. So it's a little bit lower or equal to what most of your lip products are. But I really love them, so I think it's worth it, really. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the look. I hope you enjoyed kind of going through this collection and seeing what it's all about. But if you did, please hit the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love for you to become a part of our family here. Also ring the bell so you can be notified whenever I upload my amazing content. And that's going to be all for me today. I hope you're staying happy, staying healthy, taking care of yourselves, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.